Today we are going to talk about something very important. We are going to talk about eco-guilt. And the question is, how much do we damage the environment? What's your opinion? Do you consider that we damage the environment?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the way that we damage the environment?
Excuse me?
What is the form? How do we damage the environment?
Um, um, I produce contamination. um,
We produce pollution. You're right. Excellent. Look, you know what? I want to show you something.
I produce
Uh-huh.
contaminación. When I drive my car.
Yes, that's it. Ivan, you're right. Okay, so anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody to say it? Uh-huh.
Desechos, ¿cómo se dice?
Ajá.
Más bien el humo orgánico. Okay.
Look at this. Here we have in the screen some vocabulary exponents, and they talk about pollution. So why don't we read this this material, this information? Look at this. Here we have something about pollution from the garbage. So why don't anybody, maybe any volunteer to help me reading this one? Any volunteers?
Josecito. Ven.
Hey, hello. Any volunteer, voluntarios para leer?
¿Cómo quitó esto?
Alguien que me ayude a leer, chicos. Any volunteer?
Pollution for garbage. No sé.
Pollution from garbage. Okay, thank you. Could you continue?
Leader.
Leader. Excellent. Continue, please.
Industrial waste.
Excellent.
Household waste.
Okay, household waste.
Landfill.
Landfill, excellent. Thank you. But what is it? What does leader mean into Spanish? Hello. What is it? What is leader? Into Spanish, what does this mean?
Basura.
Aha, litter. When we go down the street, for example, and we put the garbage on the floor. That's litter. For example, you go walking and you have a soda, you are drinking soda, and you don't put the bottle in the trash can. It on the floor, or I don't know, any snack. That's litter. Okay, so what about industrial waste? What is it? What is industrial waste?
Residuos.
Desperdicies industriales.
Aha, excellent. That's it. So, what are some examples of those industrial waste?
eh,
Plomo.
gases and
Smoke.
Smoke, excellent. Here we are. You were talking about gases. Look at this: carbon emissions, exhaust gases. Here we have a lot of vocabulary that can be very useful. Okay, so what about in industrial waste? What about substances?
water wastage.
Excellent. The waste of water. So
Yes, okay.
do me a favor. Let's read this and let's try to use it. How about household waste? What is it? What is household waste? Right.
Desechos domésticos.
Excellent. And what are those? What is it? For example, I don't know. Examples?
Garbage.
Garbage. Excellent. Anything else? ¿Algo más, chicos, aparte de garbage?
The black water.
Aha, that's it. The water that goes for the, when we wash the dishes.
Okay.
Or for example, when we take a shower, all of the water that is filled of shampoo, soap, hair conditioner, it goes to, it is household waste. All right?
All right.
Okay. Thank you. What about landfill? What is the landfill?
Alcantarillado.
Could be like relleno sanitario.
Oh.
And what is it? What is the relleno sanitario? What is it? Landfill.
Donde acumula la basura, se deposita la basura.
Aha. You know what? I remember that there was a place in Mexico City where there was a landfill. It was in Santa Fe. Do you know Santa Fe?
Yeah.
Yes.
In Santa Fe, there were lots of landfill, but later on, they began building some very tall buildings in another area. There was also in Bordo de Xochiacatl, in Mexico City. Oh, Angelica, where are you from? Where do you live? Angelica, hello. Okay, so look at this. Do me a favor. Háganme un favor, do me a favor. Write in the chat where you are from and if in your community there is a landfill. Vamos a escribir en el chat de dónde son y si en su comunidad hay un relleno sanitario. Okay? Of course, let's do it in English. Okay, pretty good. Jose Manuel, I'm from Gustavo Amadero. Here isn't a landfill. All right, thank you. Nora, hi, I'm from Mexico City and there is no landfill. Hey, that's great. Okay, anybody else? What about Ivan? What about Juan Bernardo? What about Angelica? Okay, so Juan Bernardo wrote, I'm from Querétaro. In my community, there is a landfill. Thank you, Juan Bernardo. Pretty good. Ivan, I'm from Mexico City. And what do you think, Ivan? In your community, is there a landfill? In my community, there is a landfill. That's it. All right. Thank you very much. Let's continue with the vocabulary. Angelica, I'm from Mexico City. In my community, there is a landfill. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go to the next, pollution. Any volunteer to help me reading? Somebody to help?
Hi.
Okay, Jose Manuel.
Water pollution, water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution.
Thank you very much. So, what is water pollution? Pollution into Spanish means contaminación. So, water pollution.
Contaminación en el agua, aire, soil.
Soil, tierra.
Suelo. ¿No?
Ajá, that's it. So, do you consider that we have a lot of pollution in the water?
Yes.
What are the principal causes, the reasons for water pollution?
Um, bad control of, no sé cómo decir, desecho.
For example, waste. Here you have waste.
Waste.
Aha, that's great. Thank you. Any other opinion, kids?
En los mares,
Aha, in the sea.
in the sea, um, in the beach.
Yes, that's it.
In the
Excellent.
beach.
The existing water,
Beg your pardon? I'm sorry.
the existing dirty water,
Aha, that's it. And what's your opinion? What happens? Is it because of people? So do people cause that pollution? Let's write, please, in the chat, okay? Your opinion about water pollution, air pollution, and soil pollution, okay? Just write. We are not going to talk. Just write. What are the reasons for water pollution, air pollution, or soil pollution?
The activity human activity.
Yes, that's it. Let's write. You know why I would like you to write? Because I want to check spelling. I want to check grammar. And of course, so that I can give you feedback. You know what? I am going to write an example for you. Juan Bernardo, excellent. Air pollution for gas, CO2, acid contamination, and smoke. Excellent, Juan. Thank you. Nora, air pollution is due to the smog of cars and factories. Hey, that's great, Nora. Thank you very much. Hey, come on, Angélica, Iván,
Okay.
Juan. No, José Manuel. Angel, welcome. How are you? Angel Ceballos, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Great.
Excellent.
Thank you. Yes.
You know what? We are talking about pollution and what are the causes for pollution. We are writing in the chat so that we can check something about spelling, something about grammar, and of course that I can give you feedback.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so Ivan wrote, soil pollution is for the use of pesticides in the agriculture. Ivan, that's pretty good. Nora also wrote, water pollution is observed in seas and rivers with waste. Excellent. Hey, that's pretty good, kids. Thank you very much. Celia, welcome. How are you? Celia, can you hear me? Celia, hello. Oh, she's left. All right. So, Jose Manuel wrote, garbage in the strainers. Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, look at this. Here we have some global issues. Could anybody help me reading, please? Any volunteer? Hello, don't be shy.
Hello. Global issues, global warming, land degradation, climate change, and deforestation.
Excellent. Those are the problems, the global problems that we are undergoing. Global warming. What does global warming mean? What is it?
Calentamiento global.
Excellent. Thank you very much. What is land degradation?
La degradación del suelo, la
That's
erosión.
it. Excellent. Erosion. Thank you very much. And what about climate change?
Cambio climático.
Great. That's it. And deforestation.
La deforestación de los bosques y selvas.
That's it. So tell me, what's your opinion? Are they really global issues or it is not so difficult? What is your opinion? Let's try to write in the chat, okay?
Okay.
Or I don't know if you want to speak about it. Hello, Celia, welcome. Celia, we are talking about problems in the environment, pollution, what are the problems that we are facing because of the destruction of the environment. Ivan wrote, yes, they are world problems. Yes, Ivan, that's okay, that's correct. But we can use, yes, they. You are missing the subject. Yes, they are world problems. Excellent, thank you, Ivan. They are world problems. Okay, so what about Nora? She wrote, it's a big problem because we need oxygen and water to survive. Excellent. Thank you very much, Nora. That was a great opinion. Come on, kids, participation. Don't leave me alone. Don't be shy. Okay, Juan Bernardo wrote, the climate change is produced by the greenhouse gases. All right, that's great. Jose Manuel wrote, industrial waste of nuclear energy. That's it, very good. So, Jose Manuel, we are going to switch the words. Instead of energy nuclear, it's nuclear energy. Okay, anybody else? Come on, kids. Okay, Ivan wrote, the climate change produces pool heating. Aha, that's it. Excellent, thank you very much, Ivan. Okay, so look at this. Here we have lots of vocabulary. I am going to send you the presentation, the material, so that you can have all the words. Okay, so Jose Manuel wrote chemic garbage, substances. Excellent, thank you very much. So now do me a favor. We are going to see some pictures. And we are going to do the description of those images. Aha. What is your opinion about it? Could we talk about it? Select one of the pictures, and then describe it, please. Make the description. Okay, here we have oil spilled in the sea. Okay, thank you very much, Angelica. So you know what? I would like you to describe a little more extensively. For example, I see a pelican covered with oil. I consider that it was an oil spilled in the sea. Something a little more extensive, okay? Okay, so Ivan wrote, in the picture, I see the deforestation of the forest. Excellent. Nora wrote, cut trees. Nora, cut is an irregular verb. The past participle form is cut. So we could write cut trees. Okay, so Jose Manuel wrote, a lot of smoke in all sides or everywhere, Jose Manuel. That's pretty good. Okay, thank you. What about Angelica, Celia, Angel? Juan, David, welcome. Okay, Nora wrote, the sea is full of garbage. Hey, that's tremendous. Okay, so Ivan wrote, in the picture, I see the soil erosion, land degradation, Ivan. Okay, Angel, degradation, land degradation, Angel, is a real trouble for the next generations. Hey, Angel, that's a great opinion. Thank you very much. Juan Bernardo, in the picture, there show garbage on the beach. Excellent. On the picture 3, okay. Nora, the streets have a lot of smoke. Excellent. Okay, so here, Angelica, illegal fishing of endangered animals, endangered species. Okay, that's it. Now, you know what? I would like you to write also, what about the possible solution or solutions? What, in your opinion, could be the possible solutions?
Um,
Okay, Angel wrote, the abuse of the natural resources is an economical problem. Angel, that was pretty good. Thank you very much. Okay, so Ivan, a possible solution is a change in the human activity. Hey, that's great. And Jose Manuel wrote, plant more trees. Aha, Angel, yes, that's right. It's an economical. Celia, there is a lot of trash in the ocean. Aha, excellent. Yes, you're right. It's impossible. That's impossible that something like that happens. And look at this picture. What about this picture? What is it? Nora wrote, the environmental laws are strict and do not be bribed. Aha, great. Juan Bernardo, the possible solution is to recycle the garbage. Hey, that's pretty good. Juan Bernardo and Nora, very good options. Very good opinion. Okay, Jose Manuel wrote, make aware people. To make people be conscious, Jose Manuel, you're right. Excellent. And Angelica wrote, it would be to educate ourselves not to consume products that pollute, that produces pollution. Excellent, Angelica. You know what? It's a great possibility. Okay, thank you very much. Now, guess what? I would like you, please, to do me a favor. Let's go back to the vocabulary. Now that you saw the pictures, the images, I guess that it is more possible to use these exponents of vocabulary. Here we have another that says saving the environment. So, Angel, could you help us reading about this one? What are the ways to save the environment?
Saving the environment.
Yes, please.
Writing, clean energy, protection, national park.
Thank you very much. You know what? Thank you. There was a little mistake, an error. It sounds like recycling. It is recycling.
Writing.
Sorry. Yes, it is
Okay.
recycling.
Writing.
And what about clean energy? What is a clean energy? What's your opinion about it? What is clean energy?
Clean energy is
Energy is la energía solar, por ejemplo.
It's a very nice example. Okay, anybody else?
Nuclear energy.
Nuclear energy. Great. Okay, any other example of?
Eolic energy.
Wow, that's a great example. Thank you, Angel. Okay, so look at this. Here we said also protection, environmental protection, and national park. What is national park? Could you mention any national park? What about Nora? Nora, could you talk to us about any national park?
I don't know.
No? Okay, and Nora, select a victim. Anybody to tell us what is a national park? No? Okay, volunteers.
the national park creates the natural reserves, protection the flora and fauna.
Okay, thank you. That was a very good example. Angel, please, do you want to mention any national park?
An example is the La Marquesa in the Mexico state.
That's it. That's a national park. Excellent. Thank you very much. Any other example? Somebody else?
For example, the Desierto de los Leones, and the Desert of Lion.
The Lion's Desert. That's great. Thank you. Any other? No more national park?
Chapultepec.
Chapultepec Park. That's great. Thank you. Okay, now let's go to this other topic. Look at this. That's nice. Spotlight here. Causes of environmental problems. Celia, could you help us reading? Celia, hello. Or maybe, what about Ivan? Ivan, could you help us reading?
Yes. Cause of environmental problems.
Environmental problems.
Environmental problems. Exhaust gases. Illegal dumping.
Okay.
Habitat destruction. Intensive farming. Overpopulation. Intensive farming.
It was repeated.
Yes. Overgrazing y carbon emissions.
Excellent. Thank you very much. For example, what are the exhaust gases?
Se refiere, sorry,
It's okay, yes. Okay.
about the emissions.
That's it. The emissions, for example, by cars.
Yes, or motorcycle or industry.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Okay, so what about illegal dumping? What is it?
Es la tala ilegal.
Could be, but not exactly. Illegal dumping is to put all the industrial waste, this one, in the rivers.
Basureros ilegales.
That's it. For example, when they spill some toxic substances in the rivers, that's illegal dumping. All right, what about habitat destruction? What is it?
In the woods, not making fire.
That's it. For example, yes, when there are forest fires.
Forest fire.
The destruction of the ecosystems.
That's it. Excellent. And what about intensive farming? What is it? Intensive farming is when there are not farms, but factories. So they consume a lot of resources. For example, the chicken farms, the massive chicken farms, or for example, Alpura, Lala, they are companies that produce some products by animal use, but it's so massive. And so what about overpopulation? What is it? What is the overpopulation?
Overpopulation is
La sobrepoblación.
Excellent. Sobrepoblación. And what about overgrazing? Overgrazing is, for example, when in some parts, in some regions, there are many sheep, ranch, and there are many sheep, many cows, and the farmers take the cows, take the sheep, the horses, all the cattle, ganado. They take the cattle to eat grass in a region, in a specific region. There are too many. So they finish with all of the vegetation in a place because they eat grass. They eat the weeds. And so they turn maybe a prairie into a desert. Overgrazing, like into Spanish, something like pastoreo or pastoreo exagerado.
Masivo.
Masivo, excellent, intensivo. All right, excellent, thank you. What about carbon emissions? What are the carbon emissions?
It's the emission the carbon particles.
Uh-huh. And who does this carbon emission?
The cars and the motors.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So here we have some more words, for example, descriptions. The descriptions are that contamination is harmful. It can also be biodegradable. It can be sustainable, doable, hazardous, organic, man-made, or environmentally friendly. Okay? And so finally, please do me a favor. Tell me, in your point of view, what is a possible solution for all of these problems? Hello? Any options, any possible solutions for these problems?
Solution.
Angel, pretty good. Pollution from garbage. So, Angelica wrote, it would be to educate us not to consume products that contamine, that pollute. Stop consumption of those products. Hey, that's a very good idea. Eh? Okay, any solution? Well, what are the solutions that you suggest? Okay, for example, Angelica wrote sorting the trash, okay, to separate the trash. Angel wrote, the government invest in education from children. In children education. Hey, that's very good. Angel, thank you. Juan Bernardo, biodegradable dishes. That was a very good idea. Thank you, Juan. Okay, Nora wrote, recycle garbage in organic and inorganic. Hey, that's great. Angelica wrote, planting trees. Very good option. Thank you. The use of clean energy. Juan, that's pretty good idea. Okay, so Nora, disposable beakers, disposable dishes, disposable napkins. You know what, Nora? I think that something of the biggest problem is that nowadays everything is disposable. Okay, Angel wrote, administrate or manage very carefully the resources in our houses. Hey, that was a very good option, Angel. Thank you very much. Okay, kids. Well, you know what? I am very amused. I'm very happy to be with you. But unfortunately, we have finished with today's class. I don't know if you want to say any commentary or if you want to ask any question. Van wrote, use clean energy preferably. Okay, okay, kids. Any question, any commentary? No, no commentaries?
Nothing.
All
I
right.
don't have question.
Yes, please tell me, Juan. Okay, Juan?
Yeah.
All right, tell me.
No, I don't
You don't have
have
any
a
question.
question.
All right. Okay, so it's okay. Thank you very much for your participation, for your attendance and your attention. Thank you very much. And have a very good night. Thank you. Good night.
Good
Thank
night.
you. Bye,
Thank you.
teacher.
Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good
Good
evening.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.